So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
Brings us to Triway, the Miller Family Arena. In the pack tonight, rivalry game, Orrville in town. Red Riders and Titans getting ready for this one. Along with Ron Hamilton, Mike Breckenridge, Dale Mosher in studio. Ron, simply a good old-fashioned rivalry game. Normally, these are pretty good between these two teams. We expect the same tonight.
Yeah, we do. You mentioned the rivalry. A lot of good basketball between a lot of good teams over the years between these two schools. Second meeting of the year, Orville won the first go-around. Two teams kind of going in different directions over the last 2 weeks or so.
And that's what's a little bit different. Triway, after a slump when they played Orville, they lost their star, Bruin Flinder. They went down. They built it back up. They played better. Meanwhile, Orville, for the first time all year, has lost 2 in a row.
Yeah, remember, Orville started out 11-1. Back-to-back losses to Northwest and Manchester. Had the game against Norton on Tuesday canceled, so trying to snap that 2-game skid. You mentioned Triway. It's been up and down on a 3-game win streak. Wins over Hillsdale, Canton South, and Tuslaw on the heels of a 4-game losing streak.
So Triway and Orville tonight. We spoke to each coach, Sly Slaughter and Nathan Loney, and we'll take our opening break and come back and hear those conversations right after this.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home and farm.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Orville basketball coach Sly Slaughter ahead of the ball game tonight here at Triway. And coach, you're back in the league here on a Friday, and I know unusual week, snow week. You're out of school, you're trying to practice, you haven't played. So hopefully you get stuff done in a practice, and you said you think it was a pretty good week overall with your team.
Yeah, I thought we had a good week of practice. Obviously, we were trying to gear up to get ready to play on Tuesday against a tough Norton team, and then we had to switch gears real quick when that one got canceled. And so we've had a couple extra days to actually get ready for Triway, and we've been able to do a few things to kind of change some things up. So hopefully that will be to our benefit.
When you take a look at Triway, you saw kind of both Triway teams. Obviously, the injury to Bruin Flinter makes them a different team. They seem to struggle after that, but I think we both noticed they played a little bit better recently, maybe adjusting to the fact they don't have him.
Yeah, and it's just like when we went over to Northwest and they were out without their best player. Same thing. Other guys have to step up, and I think over the last 3 games they've had a number of different guys step up. So they're playing really good basketball right now.
How about for you guys tonight? Concentrate you. Let's say the offensive end. What's the execution point? What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think right now we got to try to get out in transition. That was what we were able to do the first time we played against them in the second half. We got out in transition and were able to score some easy baskets. And then when we don't have it in transition, we got to be a little bit more patient on offense. The last few games we've been jacking up shots after 1 or 2 passes, and I think we need to be a little bit more patient that way.
How about defensively? Since Triway, the last couple weeks, have they played different? What are some of the keys for you to try and get them your way?
Yeah, it's like I said, other guys are starting to step up. So they have 5 guys on the floor that can score in double figures, and we got to make sure that we are where we're supposed to be in our defensive rotations. We got to make sure we're there on the catch with some of their shooters, and then we got to make sure we box out and rebound as well.
All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
All righty. Thank you.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more insulation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply. Will show. It's Star Strategy. It's Star Strategy.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
At Home Appliance Company, customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Triway basketball coach Nathan Loney ahead of the ball game tonight. Coach, you're back in the league, Orville in town, and I know with Orville, it goes back to the first meeting. You lost Bruin Flinter in that ball game, huge loss, and it seems like maybe it took you a little while to have. I mean, you never get used to losing a great piece, but you played a little bit better the last couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, losing Bruin was huge. It took the kids a long time to adjust, and they still ain't adjusted 100% to it. Everybody says the first thing they look at is they see Bruin was averaging almost 17 a game when he went down. And I said, you guys don't understand, like, what he brought in other aspects of the game are more important than the points per game. You talk about when he went down in the Orville game, we were up, I think, 12 or 14 when he went down, and he had 0 points, And we still went into halftime, I think, up 7 or 8. But, I mean, when he went down, we were up. It was right at bouncing between 12 and 14. And I told everybody he had 0 points. Like, he wasn't scoring at that time, but he was getting everybody else. Krylo wide open looks, Tucker Harris wide open looks, Jalen. Like, and he made the game a lot easier for everybody else. And that's hard to replace really quick. So I wouldn't say we're 100% adjusted to it, but we're getting there. And yeah.
Everybody else kind of has to take on a little different role with that. Obviously, scoring, rebounding, passing, leadership, all those have to be enhanced.
Yeah, that I tell everybody that, that was one of the biggest things that Bruin did. Is Bruin was a ball hawk. He was all over the floor defensively, and he ran through passing lanes for us. And now, the biggest thing when we went through that stretch where we were struggling really bad was, we were just struggling defensively. We had nobody that was really locking in, wanting to sit down and guard. And I always joke with the kids, and tell them that, like, when I was at Mansfield Senior, our mentality was we wanted everybody to be pit bulls, I told them, here when we were in that stretch, I told them, I said, you guys are all chihuahuas right now, we need some pit bulls. And, we've been working on that in practice and getting more aggressive. And they're starting to figure it out a little bit, and when you can pressure a little bit, it changes the game a lot. We saw that when we went to Highland and got our butt kicked. You can't even make a wing entry pass because they're denying you so hard. It changes the game.
When you take a look at tonight, obviously Orville, athletic, tack, defense going to be a huge key. Yeah, definitely. And they're similar to Highland. Orville is. They're wanting to get in the passing lanes and they're aggressive. And I tell everybody all the time, the first thing everybody asks me is about Orville. When you mention Orville, is Coda Allen, and I will never take anything away from him about like him being a great offensive threat because he can score. He's like a natural born scorer. But the biggest attribute that kid has is like he's got some of the quickest hands, And when I was at Mansfield Senior, I had 5 or 6 kids like that, but like he's got quick hands and long arms, so it makes him even more deadly, So honestly, like I look at him as a more deadly threat defensively than I do offensively, just because he can guard anybody. So, but they're like you said, they're going to be out in the passing lanes. They're quick and aggressive and wanting to get to the rim, and we've got to be able to handle pressure. If we can handle pressure, we'll have a chance. All right, Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Hillsdale's Lowen Ferguson. Lowen scored 31 points, including 16 of 19 free throws, in Hillsdale's 67-64 win over Norwayne. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all winter sports athletes and teams this season.
Triway starting a little later. JV game went overtime, but we have Friday night hoops. Orville in town, Riders and Triway. Opening introductions on the floor and here on the radio as well. We go back over to Ron for the starting fives.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by your friends at Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Hobron's works with multiple insurance companies to get you in the best coverage plans to meet your needs and budget. Online at HobronInsurance.com. We'll start with Orville under head coach Sly Slaughter. As we mentioned in the open, 11-3 coming in. They are 7-2 in the pack. And the Red Riders will start this way tonight. One starter will be 5'11 junior Braden Cox, averaging 11 points per game. At 7 points per game, 5'11 senior Braylon Slaughter. Another starter tonight will be 6-foot junior Trey Mosley, averaging 2 points on the season. 6'4" senior Braylon McDuffie in the starting lineup tonight at 11 points and 7 rebounds per game. And then 6'3" junior Malachi Gray in double figures as well at 10 points and 6 rebounds per game. Meanwhile, for Triway, under head coach Nathan Loney, we mentioned Triway on a 3-game win streak. They are 8-7 on the season, 5-3 in the pack. And we'll start this way tonight. One starter will be 6'6" junior Jalen Hackett. Hackett averaging 14 points per game. At 7 points per game, 6'3" junior Brant Clippinger. 5'10" junior Tucker Harris averaging 11 points per game. Lane Krylo at 10 points per game, the 6-foot junior, another starter. And then 6'3" junior Jackson Clippinger averaging 7 points per game, rounding out the Triway starting 5. Starting lineups again tonight have been brought to you by Habrin Insurance.
So ready to go in this one. The way the pack sits right now, Manchester, who has the night off, is 8-1 in the league. They have a 1-game lead over Orville after beating the Red Riders in overtime last Friday. Northwest 6-2, a game and a half back. Triway 5-3. So still not done in the conference. Manchester still has big games to go. They got Northwest, and they have to come to Triway as well. So the league completely up in the air. Orville, the road red uniforms, the white numbers and letters with a black trim. Triway's in the home whites with the purple numbers and letters and the silver trim and piping. Ball in the air and underway. Triway will start defensively in a little bit of zone. Little 2-3 look by the Titans. Orville looks at it up top with Cox swinging on the right. And McDaniel gives it off top of the key to Cox to McDuffie. Right wing McDaniel. And the baseline is Gray. Back up front, swing it Slaughter on the left, and the opening 3 is in from the left wing. Braylon Slaughter, 17th made 3 of the year, and we're underway. Hackett the other way. Orville starts in the man-to-man. Triway up top, Brant Clippinger at the point. High on the right side and give it off to Krylo. Baseline is Harris, and he launches a 3. That's off the rim. Rebound, controlled by Jackson Clippinger. Put it back up in. Got it blocked by Gray, and then Gray got the rebound. End of the night, we'll announce the Jermaine Honda of College Hill's player of the ball game. McDaniel on the right, back up top. Slaughter to McDuffie at the foul line. He'll stop and fire from there and miss the 15-footer. Krylo has the board. In the forecourt at the left sideline, Harris faked the 3. Dropped it to Hackett. Hackett and McDuffie, 2 very good athletes at 6'5" and 6'6", matched up on the Triway end of the floor. Basketball, Brant Clippinger on the right and give it off to Jackson. He goes baseline on Gray, went to the low block, lost the dribble. They double team him. He needs help and a whistle and a foul. And the opening foul, a reach in on Braylon Slaughter of Orville.
Well, you mentioned the 2 athletes inside, McDuffie and Gray for Orville. It's going to be interesting to see if Triway is able to penetrate against that Orville defense tonight, or if they'll have to settle for shots on the perimeter.
Triggering baseline, Krylo on the right wing. And brings it up top around the arc and give it up to Jackson Clippinger. Left wing Hackett's 3 off the front of the rim. Long rebound tipped off of Triway and into the Orville bench. Back to the Riders.
Well, thus far, Triway settling for those outside shots and not hitting. 0 of 3 to start the game from the floor, 0 of 2 from beyond the arc.
Triway 34%, which is a pretty good number, high school-wise from 3. Orville 33% coming in. They don't shoot nearly as many. Baseline, Gray's little runner, up and in from about 5 feet. Malachi Gray makes it 5-0. Orville, we played 2 minutes. Into the forecourt, Jackson Clippinger on the left. Angles foul line, kicked it to the right wing. Krylo's long 3s off the back of the iron. Rebound Hackett right at the key. Hackett backs down low. Goes in on McDuffie, turns, shoots over him. Glass rim, missed it. Gray with another board. Here comes Orville up 5-0. Cox up the middle of the floor under the right wing. McDaniel, his 3 up, back rim, no. Rebound tapped out long, and Clippinger had it, lost it to Gray. Gray will attack, go to the rim, and up it. Cox puts it up and in. Braden Cox makes it 7-0. Good start for the visitors. 5:30 in the opening quarter. Basketball into the left corner is Harris, and he'll fire with 3. That's no good. With a rebound, Brant Clippinger. Back to Harris, driving, middle with a key, put it up, back rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and we'll stay with Triway.
Triway 0 of 7 shooting. They're 0 of 4 on 4. As you mentioned, good starts. Malachi Gray for Orville. 2 points, 3 rebounds, and a block in the opening 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, kind of one of the unsung riders, 6'3 junior, 11 points, 6.5 boards, a lot of dirty work inside for him. So Hackett high on the left, put it on the deck, pulls up, mid-range jumper over McDuffie short, McDuffie the board. He'll run down the floor. 1-on-3, goes to the rim, lost the dribble, lost the ball, stolen away by Krylo. And a whistle and an Orville foul in the backcourt. And that was called on Slaughter, and that's a problem. That's 2 early fouls on the Orville point guard. So Orville will have to go to the bench, and Trey Mosley will check in, the first sub of the night, and Slaughter will have to rest, at least for a while. 5 minutes right on the nose, opening quarter. It's 7-0 Orville. First time around, Orville won at 68-57. That was back 2 days before Christmas. But Triway had a double-digit lead in the second quarter when they lost their All-Ohioan Bruin Flinner. And Triway just started leaking after that, and Orville eventually pulled away in the second half. Hackett posted up, turns into the middle. Short jumper, went up and in. Got a little bit closer to the iron, and Jalen Hackett gets Triway on the board. It took him 3.5 minutes. 7-2 Orville. Cox the other way up front. Triway continues to sit zone, and a left wing Gray's threes off the back rim. McDuffie rebound, back up and in. There's the athleticism for the 6'4 senior, and it's 9-2 Orville. Hackett will bring it into the forecourt at the 4:15 mark. Hackett up top of the basketball between the rings. On the right to Krylo. Krylo checked by Mosley, right sideline to Brant Clippinger. Put it on deck, the elbow, pulls up, jumper, back rim off. Rebound tipped by Jackson Clippinger into the sideline, but Triway can't save it, and it will go back over to Orville. First sub of the ball game for Triway. Chase Walter, the 5'7 junior, and Brody Flinner, the 6'2 senior. By the way, speaking of Bruin Flinner, the injured Triway guard, talked to him earlier. Good spirits with a knee injury. He's in rehab and strengthening mode, but hopefully he'll get next year with both football and basketball and go again. Tough injury suffered in December. So the shot by McDuffie, no good, but Brody Flinner gets the rebound and down the floor, and a bumping foul on Cox. He ran into Clippinger, and that's the third Orville foul, the first of the night on Braden Cox. 3:39 opening quarter, 9-2 Orville. Brant Clippinger to throw in, baseline left, flipped it into Jackson Clippinger. Back up front, Walter. Walter guarded by Gray, which is kind of an odd matchup. That's 6'3 guarding 5'7. Flinner right of the key, back up front, tipped away, stolen by McDuffie. One-on-one against Hackett, down the floor to the rim, and he got fouled. Shot didn't go. Hackett's foul will put McDuffie on the line for 2 throws.
Well, we talked about the nice start for Gray. McDuffie right there with him. 2 points, 2 rebounds, now a steal. And he heads to the line where, on the year, a 62% free throw shooter.
Kilbuck Savings Bank is now open on Milltown Road, serving Worcester and Wayne County. You find out what community banking is all about. Neighborhood lenders, Scott Morgan and Lee Fitzsimmons. The Kilbuck Savings Bank, member FDIC. McDuffie's first free throw is up and in. 11.5 a ball game for the senior forward. One more line right. Second one up, back rim no, rebound Triway. 10-2 Orville, 3:20 opening quarter. Hackett to the forecourt up top. Hackett on the deck, left to the key, stop, baseline, Clippinger. Jackson Clippinger over a screen to the foul line, angling left to right, gives it to Walter. He slipped, fell down, ball picked up by McDuffie. 2-on-1 if he hurries. McDuffie, line, pulls up middle with a key. Short jumper, missed it, and the ball out of bounds half of Triway. I really do like the control that McDuffie had there. Didn't charge in, had a great look, just didn't go.
Well, we've seen him in other games this year. He likes that little mid-range 5 to 10 footer. He'll pull up and shoot it. Had a good look there, just didn't get it to drop.
Inbounds, they go right to him down low, and he's got an easy one on the low block. McDuffie makes it 12-2 Orville inside 3 minutes opening quarter.
He's now got 5.
Basketball up top. And Clippinger over a screen to the elbow to the right corner. Walter's going to try a 3 off the front of the rim and the long rebound. And Hackett recovers near the timeline. Walter into the corner. Clippinger's 3 up and good. So Jackson Clippinger gives Triway their first three. 12-5 Orville, 2:25 in the opening period. Cox up top and give it to McDaniel. Swings on the left to Mosley. Mosley dropped to the foul line at the elbow. McDuffie got it knocked loose by Walter and stolen away by Hackett, and then got a foul call. So that foul call will be on McDuffie. Orville's already 4 fouls in the quarter. McDuffie will get a rest. Chase Whippert into the ball game. And Triway will get Krylo back in at the 2:12 mark, down 12-5.
Yeah, not ideal. Triway close to getting on the line, considering how much they've struggled here in the game. Just 2 of 12 shooting it.
Walter into the forecourt, guarded by Cox. Over on the right, give it to Harris. Harris thinking three, fires and missed it back rim. Rebound Hackett, right elbow. That long three with a long carom back to Hackett, and he'll back it up.
Well, he's been active. 4 rebounds already for Hackett.
Hackett on the right wing, and he'll fire a three, and it's up and in. So Hackett's triple his second basket, 12-8 Orville. 1:40 in the opening quarter. Cox the other way on the right, and into the corner against the 2-3 zone. Cox up front, and he'll direct traffic. Orville very patient. Foul line, Gray. And Gray's going to step back and fire a three that's off the back of the rim and straight down well it in. High and right down the chute. And a triple, a rare one for Malachi Gray.
Second three of the night for Orville. Gray's now got 5.
Hackett the other way, right of the key, down low, off the glass and in. That's kind of an unstoppable play for 6'6". He releases it high. Short jumper. Hackett's got a 7-point opening quarter. Orville by 5. We're in the final minute of the period. Basketball on the right side, Mosley. Back up top. And an NBA three fired by Cox off the mark. Rebound into the corner, saved by McDaniel. Good job to hustle it back up to Orville. Cox penetration, kicks back out on the right point. 35 seconds in the opening period. Mosley down low to Gray, got it knocked loose, and then Krylo stole it away. And a whistle, they call him for a travel, trying to shuffle out of contact.
Each team now 3 turnovers here in the opening quarter.
Triway subs, Jackson Clippinger back in, and Roman Gilbert for the first time. The All-Ohio defensive end joined the team a week and a half ago. This is third game at 6'4" on the inside. Defense and rebounding, and according to the Triway staff, they've already loved what he's given them. Left wing Mosley's 3-back rebound, and the rebound Gilbert is first of the night. Down the floor, Krylo, Harris, 3, up, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped by Gilbert, back up top. Hackett's 3, got it. And suddenly Triway's back to within 2, 5 seconds in the quarter. Cox left wing pulls up into the corner. Whippert fires a 3 off the rim at the horn. End of 1, Orville 15, Triway 13. Back after this.
This might be a good time to remember that. Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
End of a quarter, Orville up by 2, 15-13, but Triway charging hard. For the opening period, Orville 43%. They were 6 of 14, 2 of 7 on threes, 1 of 2 at the line. Triway 29%, 5 of 17 overall, but 3 of 10 on threes. Rebound edge, Triway 10-6. Each team 3 turnovers in the opening quarter.
Triway starts with a basketball. Krylo, backdoor cut. Harris put it up, but he missed it. Rebound, Gilbert back up and in. He's already made an impact and he scores. And Triway has tied it after being down 10-2 early.
Already Gilbert's third rebound.
Basketball, Orville. Foul line, McDuffie. And in for the first time on the left wing, Coda Allen. His three is off the back iron. Allen had to sit the first quarter. That's a team discipline rule. But he's out there now, averaging 19 a game. Hackett up top with the basketball. Hackett, top of the key, guarded by McDuffie. Still with the dribble, picked it up, looks down low, dropped into Clippinger, knocked away, stolen away by Cox. Allen the other way into the forecourt on the left wing. 3-point line, baseline, pull up and in. Smooth little jumper for his first two. And Orville by 2, 1 minute into the second quarter at 17-15.
Now that snapped a streak of 4 straight misses for Orville from the floor.
Hackett the other way into the forecourt up top. Poke loose by Gray. And McDuffie on the ground. The great effort, but unfortunately he ran into Clippinger and is going to pick up his second foul early in this second quarter.
Well, as we mentioned, Slaughter already with 2 fouls, and now the second Orville player in foul trouble here in the early stages of quarter number 2.
So McDuffie will have to leave as well. Slaughter picked up 2 in the opening 3 minutes. Trey Mosley will come back in. Orville trying to stop a 2-game losing streak. They're 11-3 and 7-2 in the league. Triway 8-7, 5-3 in the conference. 12-game league. So time ticking away. Harris up top of the basketball. Put it on the deck on the left wing. Give it a Krylo. Over a screen, 3-point line, fires good. Krylo is 34th, made 3. And Triway takes their first lead, 18-17, early in this second quarter. Left wing, Cox up top. McDaniel on the right to Allen, top of the key. Allen thought about it, turned it down. Right wing, McDaniel. He'll try a 3, back at rim. Rebound, Allen took it away and scored. Great hustle by Allen to fly down the middle with a key for his second basket.
Well, Triway heating up. They've hit 5 of 8, including 3 of 4 on threes after starting the game 2 of 13.
Hackett into the forecourt over a screen on the right wing. Looks down low. Pass tipped away by Gray and stolen. Cox will lead the break. The long pass to McDaniel to the iron. Blocked away and out of bounds and back over to Triway. I think it was Harris who got the block. He and Jackson Clippinger both went on the defense.
Yeah, both were there. Great job getting back, but I think you're right. I think it's the 5'10 junior Harris who got up there with a clean block.
Hackett will get his first rest. Brant Clippinger back in. 19-18 Orville, 5:45 second quarter.
And how about Hackett? 10 points, 4 rebounds for Triway.
Harris in the backcourt, top side, middle of the floor on the right. Give it off to Brant Clippinger. Krylo right sideline. Always a 3-point threat, so Mosley comes out. Into the corner, Clippinger. They double team him. He gets it stripped loose, stolen by Cox. Cox got it knocked loose, stolen by Krylo. To the hole, up, no good. Rebound out of bounds off Orville. It's going to be another one of those games tough to officiate because both teams very aggressive. Right now you can see on the defensive end. And when these two get together, let's face it, for about 50 years now, it's intense. Inbounds down low, Clippinger turns, shoots, middle with a key, no good. Rebound tap loose, and Clippinger has it to Harris. His 3 off the front of the rim, and the rebound, Allen. Allen the other way up the left sideline to the forecourt. Whipped it down low. Great pass inside, and wide open is Cox, and he scores. And Orville leads by 3, 5 minutes to go in the second.
Second bucket for Cox, who came in averaging 11. He's got 4.
Basketball into the forecourt. McDaniel across the timeline. Top of the key to the foul line on the steal. Back up top to Cox. Cox left to the key inside. Bad pass, but Mosley able to control to Allen. His 3's no good. Rebound Krylo, and he got fouled. McDaniel will pick up the foul with 4:38 to go in the second. Mass Lepley, your farming and estate management headquarters. Ventrac, Ferris, Bobcat, Honda, and Vortex Power Equipment. Milwaukee Power Tools, Carhartt Clothing and Footwear. That's Mass Lepley, your hardware in the country.
Well, Triway having trouble. Orville's really turned it up defensively. They had 3 turnovers in the first quarter. Triway's already turned it over 4 times here in the opening 3.5 minutes of this quarter.
Walter to the forecourt. 4.5 in the second. Orville by 3. Slaughter's back in. Walter goes right to the rim on him, but missed it, but the rebound Put back up by Deacon Gilbert. That's no good. And then McDaniel flies down the floor, and he got bumped by Krylo going to the basket. So free throws for Case McDaniel on the foul by Krylo with 4:20 to go in this second quarter. Also tonight around the area, Wayne County Athletic League, Smithville, a 9-1 league lead. 7-2 is Norwayne, 6-3 Hillsdale. Tonight, Smithville on the road, Rittman, as McDaniel's first free throw good. Hillsdale home for Chip. Norwayne home for Northwestern. Also Waynedale at Dalton. Of course, we'll see a lot of locals tomorrow. We have the first 3 games tomorrow at Smithville and at the Battle of the Berkey. Hillsdale, Norwayne, and Triway against out-of-town opponents starting at 10:30 tomorrow morning. Second free throw, no good. Here's Triway. Down 4. Trap Clippinger left sideline, whipped it cross court, but he had to travel to get out of that double team. And there's that Orville pressure you spoke of, giving Triway some issues in this second quarter.
Yeah, again, 8 turnovers now, 5 coming here in this second quarter. Triway has struggled. In addition to the 5 second quarter turnovers, they're just 1 of 6 shooting it, and they've missed their last 4 shots.
Slaughter back out. Played a few minutes with those 2 fouls, but Orville's up 4 midway through this second. Triway continues to be in the zone, which they have been in from the jump. Allen high on the right, drives, pulls up, mid-range jumper, front rim and off. Rebound tapped out long, and Walter able to control. In the backcourt, give it to Hackett. Hackett up the right sideline into the forecourt, got around Allen. And then a quick 3, top of the horn, no good. And the rebound, Cox, and he got fouled. Krylo will pick up the foul. That'll be his second for Triway, second on the Titans as a team here in the second period.
Well, worth noting, Triway dominating on the glass here in the opening half, out-rebounding Orville 16-9. Jalen Hackett, the 6'6 junior, leading the way. He's got a game-high 5 rebounds.
Into the forecourt, Orville with 3:35 in the half, up 4. Basketball, McDaniel high on the left against that 2-3. Cox comes middle of the floor to get it. Cox looks, left wing Allen. Triway really extending that zone out, especially when Allen gets it on the wing. Top of the key, Cox looks on the deck to the foul line, left wing Allen. Now he's got room, the 3's up and in. His first triple, and Allen with 7, and that's the Orville lead with 3:05 to go in the second, 25-18. Hackett the other way to the forecourt. Got it by Gray up top. Hackett over to the right wing, give it to Krylo. He looks, waits, back up front, Clippinger. Left wing, Gilbert. The sophomore given a bit of room. Back up front, tipped by Allen, stolen away. One-on-one down the floor, and a bumping foul on Walter, which is not a bad idea. Non-shooting foul. Otherwise, Allen might get to the rim. Just third Triway foul here in the second.
Well, yeah, as up-tempo as it's been, physical, hardly any free throws. Orville 2 of 4 here in the opening half. Triway is yet to go to the line.
Brett Clippinger will check back in. 25-18 Orville, 2:43 in the half. Orville led 15-13 after a quarter. Allen pitches into Mosley, right back to Allen. Quick 3, right baseline, no good. Rebound tap, far corner. Krylo able to come up with it. Good hustle for him. And he'll bring it up the right sideline into the forecourt. Krylo up top of the basketball. Put it on the deck to the foul line, inside the line. Backdoor cut, Clippinger to the rim. Blocked from behind by Cox and stolen away. Cox will lead the break into the forecourt. Left point, now to the foul line. Right wing kick, and back up top to Gray. Gray waits, he's alone, why not? The 3, no good, rebound Hackett. 2:05 in the half. Hackett the other way, line, lane, rim, up, good. Hackett has 12 of Triway's 20. Orville by 5, 1:55 in the half. Allen the other way up top to Cox. And a long 3 went up, that's short. 25-footer. And that comes up short, and here comes Hackett the other way, and a bumping foul up top on Orville. Team foul 3 in the quarter. And back in will come Roman Gilbert. Well, I talked to Loney, and he told me Gilbert, in 10 minutes of game time, had 9 rebounds in one game and 7 in another. And that's all they want. Rebound, defense, And the other thing that he's given them that was really lost when they lost Bruin Flinner, another leadership quality. And the entire staff said that's been key for him. Of course, in order to get on the team, they said, look, if the team wants you, and it was a resounding yes, he is an energy guy, no doubt about it. Ball tipped away, out of bounds by Orville. And the key is, can he help make a difference? Losing Flinner is one of the best players in the area. You can't overcome that. But a mental lift is something that might help Triway finishing the year. 128.5, Orville by 5, Triway ball up top. Hackett with it, guarded by Allen. Hackett has 12, Allen has 7 in the opening half. Hackett picked up the dribble, gave it to Gilbert. He'll kick it left wing into the corner. Open three, Clippinger, back rim, no good. Tipped up by Hackett, no good. Rebound, Gray, and he'll cover up. Gray will bring on the run into the forecourt. Give it to Allen. Allen drives, foul line. Give it to Cox, top of the key, right wing. Mosley, baseline drive to the rim, put it up and in. Trey Mosley's first 2. A minute to go in the half, and Orville ties their biggest lead at 7. Triway will call timeout, and we'll keep it right here with 53 seconds to go in the half.
Well, great job there, Mosley, going baseline and getting the layup. Remember, Orville was 6 of 11 shooting early on out of the gate, and that's because McDuffie and Gray were taking smart shots. You mentioned the impact of Roman Gilbert, in part because of what he brings internally. I think Orville has settled a lot in this second quarter. They're 1 of 7 shooting it from beyond the arc in this quarter. Prior to that make by Duffy, they had missed 5 straight from the floor.
And that's one of the things that changed for Triway. Didn't play a lot of zone with Bruin Flinner. Wanted to get out and go more. I think they realized, look, they can't do that. They can't play 94 feet without your best player and your floor leader. So slowing teams down might help them more. They still want to get out offensively, but tempo-wise, it's going to keep them in ball games. So Triway ball, 53 seconds to go in the half. Orville by 7. And here come the Titans. Up top with it is Brant Clippinger. And Orville, for the first time, goes 2-3 in the final minute of this second quarter. Basketball up top. Clippinger stolen away by Cox. On the lead to Allen, down the floor to the hole. Put it up and in. Acrobatic layup for Allen, and it's a 9-point Orville lead.
And a 9-point quarter for Allen.
Finishing the half strong of the Riders. Triway finished the first quarter strong, remember. Clippinger on the left wing, went to the wing, back up top. 20 seconds in the quarter. See if Triway holds for 1. Back up top on the right wing, into the corner. Gilbert got it knocked loose, got it back, it rolled free. Now bodies on the deck. Roman Gilbert picks it up, 7 seconds, give it to Hackett. Hackett, top of the key, foul line, turns, whipped it right at the key. Clippinger doesn't get a shot up. Triway did not notice the clock, and a bad finish to the half for the home team, not for the visitors. Orville out to their biggest lead of 9 here at the half at the Miller Family Arena. 29-20 Orville as we head to the break and head to the studio. Dale's got some halftime news locally. We're back just a little bit with Friday Night Hoops after this.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
The Worcester Eye Center is dedicated to providing the finest medical, surgical, and routine eye care available. Our board-certified ophthalmologists utilize the most advanced diagnostic and testing equipment available to schedule your surgery in our on-site state-of-the-art surgery center. We also offer routine eye care, including a full optical shop with lens wear and contact lens services. At Worcester Eye Center, your vision is our focus.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment. You probably heard about tariffs causing prices to rise, but not at Kubota. That's right, Kubota is holding the line on equipment prices with no increases due to tariffs. And it gets even better. Kubota has boosted their cash incentives on most models. That means more money in your pocket and top quality equipment in your field. But don't wait, these deals won't last forever. Come see us today at Sterling Farm Equipment and get more for your money with Sterling Farm Equipment and Kubota.
Sterling Farm Equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Get your vehicle back on the road smooth and problem-free with Village Motors Collision Center. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and our Collision Center works on all makes and models and has available deductible assistance, along with loaner and rental vehicles available for your use, complimentary oil change packages, not to mention that we are the preferred repair shop for most insurance companies. Ask us about our cleanup packages with 4 great packages from basic to premium by appointment only starting at $19.95. For collision repair, make your first stop at Village Motors in Millersburg.
So maybe you've heard of the river before, and maybe you thought, isn't that just a radio station? Well, not exactly. The river is a network of over a dozen stations, all across the state of Ohio. We're also a member of the Christian Music Broadcasters Organization, and we've been named their best station, not just once, but 3 times. And besides our music ministry, we partner with other ministries all around the world, including dozens of local churches. So, what is the river? We are encouragement.
I could be having such a terrible day, and it reminds me that God's here for us.
We are hope.
Our hope is in Christ. I want other people to experience that hope too.
We are showing people who Jesus really is.
I just want to be a blessing to others as much as they have been a blessing to me.
We are the river.
When it comes to service, nobody cares more than Village Motors in Millersburg. This is Deke Miller, and I'm proud to say that we have state-of-the-art equipment and factory-trained technicians working on your vehicle when you visit. And we also offer a variety of preventative maintenance programs designed to greatly reduce the cost of your service visits. We are competitive, convenient, and we care. So the next time you need your vehicle service, stop by and see us at Village Motors in Millersburg.
The holidays are coming, and it's time to celebrate. Stock up on all your party supplies for Christmas and New Year's with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus. Whether you're in Worcester, Orville, or anywhere nearby, they have you covered. Stop by Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, or West Lincoln Way drive-thrus in Worcester, or visit Gary's drive-thru in Orville. From your favorite beverages to snacks and holiday essentials, they make it quick, easy, and convenient. Make this season merry, bright, and fully stocked with the Bowman Beverage family of drive-thrus.
If you're looking for more insulation, then stop by MRV Siding Supply for top-rated by Winco windows. By Winco offers black windows carrying more argon gas, which gives you 30% more installation value. By Winco windows also have standard double strength, increasing noise reduction. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply. blessing will show. It's Star Strategies. It's Star Strategies.
Triway turned it over 10 times in the half. Orville just 4. Individually for Orville, Coda Allen led the way, 9 points, all coming in the second quarter. After that, Malachi Gray had 5 points and a team-high 4 rebounds. 5 points as well for 6'4" senior Braylon McDuffie. 4 in the half for Braden Cox, 3 for Braylon Slaughter, 2 for Trey Mosley, and 1 for Case McDaniel. Triway, meanwhile, led by Jalen Hackett. Great half of basketball for the 6'6" junior. Hackett leading all scorers and rebounders, 12 points and 7 boards for Triway's junior. After that, though, Lane Krylo and Jackson Clippinger each with 3. Roman Gilbert 2 points off the bench. That's it. And again, as we mentioned, Orville, biggest lead of the night here at the half at 29-20 over Triway.
Illusion Screen Printing offers made-to-order gifts and custom pieces. Doesn't matter whether you want a couple, maybe you want a whole bunch. They can help you out. Good turnaround, fast turnaround. Serving any school, business, or church group. Find out more at illusionscreenprinting.com. Tomorrow, once again, we'll be at Smithville at the Wilbur Berkey Gymnasium. 10:30, Hillsdale, Johnstown. 12 noon, Norwayne and Maumee Valley. And then 1:30, this Triway team against Arlington. That's the opening 3 of 7 games tomorrow at Smithville. And they have 6 more on Sunday. So chock full of hoops at the Berkey. Orville starts with the basketball to begin the third quarter. Slaughter's 3 at the side of the glass. He didn't play much in the first half because he had 2 quick fouls. Down the floor quickly, Clippinger to the rim, laid it up and in. Triway beat Orville back in transition to get the opening hoop of this third quarter. 29-22 right now. Triway back into the zone. Allen up top with the basketball. Flip it to Cox. Basketball, Allen to the foul line. McDuffie never saw the pass. Long outlet to Krylo. He gets all the way to the rim. Blocked by McDuffie, but fouled. And that's going to be 3 fouls. Actually, not McDuffie. I believe it's Allen, and said it might be a mistake. It is Coda Allen. That's his first. Better for Orville early in this third quarter.
And first free throws of the night on the way for Triway.
Triway, a 66% free throw shooting team. They don't shoot a lot per game normally, as Krylo's free throw's good. Triway only attempts about 10 foul shots a game. That's a low number. Opportunities, easy ones, which should be, and they don't get a ton of them. Krylo's second, no good. Rebound tipped out long to Cox. Cox waits for traffic to clear and then pushes into the forecourt on the left wing. Basketball back up top. And on the left sideline, Cox went baseline, left to right. Good pass into McDuffie, and he scores. Orville back up 8 early in this third quarter. Up the right sideline, Krylo against the Orville straight man, and that's what they've been in from the start. Hackett to the foul line, mid-range jumper off the back iron, rebound Slaughter. Triway 1 and out, Slaughter pushes the other way. Right wing, angles to the foul line, left wing Cox. Back up front, Gray. Gray foul line, his jumper, good. Malachi Gray with 7, and Orville leads by 10 for the first time tonight early in this third quarter. Hackett the other way. Hackett up top with the basketball. Krylo over a screen on the right. Harris on the left wing, his 3 in the air, back rim no. Rebound tap, loose, McDuffie has it. Long outlet to Cox down the floor. No numbers, but he spins into traffic for a tough ball away and gets fouled. So a bit of a bailout there. And Cox will go to the line. The foul's going to be on Brant Clippinger. Orville dictating tempo like they've done most of the night if you take away the final 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. Cox to the line, a 71%er, put it up and in. And the lead is 34-23 for the Riders.
Well, Cox came in averaging 11 with that free throw, now with 5.
Second foul shot, good. And back the other way, Triway in a 12-point hole early in the third quarter. Hackett to the forecourt, guarded by McDuffie. Orville, one of the teams that can really match up well with Hackett and get someone long and athletic on the perimeter with him. Little floater in the middle with a key off the glass and in. Nice move by Clippinger and banking off the window. 10-point Orville lead inside 6 minutes to go in the third.
Yeah, he's got both field goals for Triway here in the third.
Right wing three, Allen put it up and in. Allen's second three, he's got 12. Triway the other way, Krylo on the right wing. Krylo angles to the foul line, gets in the middle of the key. The jump shot went up off the front iron and got his own rebound deflected back to him. Hackett cross court. Harris, baseline Clippinger, turning on the low block, back out top. And Triway will reload. Hackett near the top of the key to the foul line, tries to back McDuffie in, and McDuffie fouled him. And that's the third on McDuffie with 5:16 to go in this third quarter. And I beg your pardon, that's Allen, his second foul. Allen thought it was good D, handball, you never know anymore. And Hackett to the line where he's 70%. And the foul shot is good off the rim and glass. Flinner and Roman Gilbert back in for Triway. So one more line to the right for the junior. Came in averaging 14, has 13 right now. And second foul shot, good. Orville, which played most of the first half without their point guard Slaughter with 2 fouls, but back out there again to lead against the 2-3 zone. Cox on the wing, splits the defense. The runner left to the key, banged off the rim and glass and was rebounded by Brody Flinner. Up the sideline comes Clippinger. Clippinger angles to the foul line, stop, looks, lobs Hackett high in the right. Hackett guarded by Allen. We'll bring it back to the middle of the floor. 4:45 in the third, Orville by 11. Hackett up top of the basketball, whipped it into the key. Gilbert turns into a double team. His pass intercepted by Allen. Allen down the floor the other way, line, lane, pulls up, jumper good. About a 10-footer left to the key, he's got 14. The Orville lead 13 at 40-27. The other way, Clippinger on the left. Clippinger cross court, intercepted by Gray. Gray one-on-one down the floor to the rim, put it up, in and fouled. Malachi Gray, the hoop and the harm. And it's now a 15-point Orville lead as we near the midway point of this third quarter.
Well, that was pretty impressive for the 6'3 junior Gray after getting the steal to run the floor like that, and then with the contact able to finish from the left side.
Gray foul shot up and good. He's got 10. And a timeout Triway. We'll take the break. 4:18 in the third. Orville has sprinted to a 16-point lead here at Triway. Back in a moment.
Craving a workplace with low stress and strong work-life balance? At Worcester Brush, renowned for producing the finest paint applicators in the industry, we prioritize our team by fostering a calm, supportive environment and staying closed on Sundays. Join a company that truly treats employees like family while offering exceptional benefits and a competitive wage. Worcester Brush is currently hiring for full-time positions. Are you ready to take the next step? Apply today at worcesterbrush.com/careers. Worcester Brush, a great place to work.
4:18 third quarter. Appreciate everyone joining us on a Friday night radio and YouTube, wherever you might be. See some out-of-state folks have checked in. Saw a click in from Weir, West Virginia.
Sweet.
Way across the border.
Awesome.
And you know what's big about Weir, ironically? Their high school team nickname, Red Riders. How about that?
I don't know how you know that, but okay.
It's a nugget you don't get. Right wing three, Hackus, that's no good. Rebound, Orville. Quickly, Allen the other way. Jumper, 15-footer, spun in and out. Hackett long, baseball pass down the floor to Harris. He spins into the key, turns, puts it up, back rim, no. Triway can't hit in the third. Here comes Orville, up 16. McDaniel dropped it into McDuffie, up and in. 45-28 Riders. Orville 16-7 in this third quarter.
McDuffie now with 9 on the night.
Basketball up top. And give it off to Clippinger. On the right wing, Krylo lob down low. Hackett posted and got fouled over the top. McDuffie bumped into him. Have you been to Weir?
I have not.
Right across the river from Steubenville.
Then I probably have maybe just driven through it and not noticed it.
Back in the day, known for Weirton Steel, huge. Kind of a melting pot there in Kanawha County.
Wow.
So Triway inbounds, give it to Hackett on the right wing.
You obviously have been there.
Hackett spins down low, turns, put it up, glass, no good. Rebound McDaniel. Give it to Allen. Allen up the right sideline to the forecourt. Spins down low to the rim, laid it up and in. That's a pretty move. And it is all Orville. They lead by 20 with 3 minutes to go in this third. And 16 for Coda Allen. And by the way, yeah, I'd like to know all towns. Visit a lot of folks. One of the things that radio's given me is some traveling to see these places.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Left wing Krylo, and he bangs in a three. That's a much-needed triple for Triway. Krylo was 7. Allen the other way, 2:35 in the third. 47-30 Orville. Allen left wing 3, and he got fouled shooting it. Harris bumped into him. 3 free throws for Coda Allen, trying to extend a 17-point lead.
Well, it's hard to get over 2 things for Triway. You've turned it over 12 times, and they just haven't been able to get hot. They're shooting 28% for the ball game, 11 of 38. They were 28% in the first quarter, 29% in the second, and still 28% here in the third. It's been one of those nights.
Allen's first free throw of 3, no good. Headquartered south of Millersburg, Mac Oilfield Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oil field service across the region. Proud to give back and support local at Mac Oilfield Service.
And Triway just has not had an answer for Coda Allen. We mentioned did not play in the first quarter. Since coming in the second, he's just dominated. Now 17 points.
I mentioned our viewers on YouTube at Local Sports Ohio, Local Sports OH. And it's one of the things that we can now get you. Games get posted afterwards as well, so if you miss it, you're at the game, you can go back and watch it. So we thank all of our sponsors enabling us to shoot us outside the area, places like Weir and other locations statewide and nationwide as well. One of the benefits of technology. So Allen still stuck on 17, struggled at the line where he normally is good at 72%. But he hit 1, and with 2:10 to go in the third, Krylo's next 3 hit the rim and bounded over the glass and out of play with 2:09 to go in the third. Orville trying to snap a 2-game skid and stay 1 back in the loss column of Manchester in the pack. Panthers are idle tonight.
With that miss, Triway now 5 of 18 beyond the arc.
Slaughter up top, and Triway out of the zone. Man-to-man. They played a little box earlier, and now they're chapping out of it, and they get an interception. Clippinger with the steal of the pass works into the forecourt. Grant on the right wing, give it a Krylo. Top of the key, Hackett. Hackett has 14 to lead Triway. Put it on the deck, right of the key, goes down low on the low block, and he gets fouled. So that time more aggressive, and will get to the line and shoot a pair with 1:37 to go in this third quarter. Orville Division 4, when you talk about tournament draws a couple of weeks away for the boys. The girls will be next Sunday. Boys the Sunday after that. As the free throw by Hackett good. Triway in Division 5 in the tournament with a bunch of locals. Orville's the only local in D4. And if they can somehow manage to get to a district title game, their district title game could be right here at Triway, because Triway hosts one of the D4 districts, ironically. The other is North Ridgeville, which I know you like because we've both been there.
Yeah, it's a nice place to do a game, but if you're Orville, you want to be local.
It would be nice for the home fans. Allen to the forecourt line. Lane dropped it off inside. Tip loose, stolen away. Flinner on the lead to Clippinger. Down the floor to the basket, put it up, and no good, but a foul call. Shot went in and out. Didn't get the and one, but Brent Clippinger will go to the line. Triway trying to cut something off this big Orville lead, which is 16 with 1:19 to go here in the third quarter.
And with that big lead, Orville looks like maybe losing a little bit of focus. Had only 4 turnovers in the first half. They've turned it over 3 times here in the third.
Free throw by Brant Clippinger up and in. Cox will check back in for the Riders and give Allen a bit of a break. He leaves with a game-high 17.
Nice third quarter for Clippinger. Did not score in the first half. He's now got 5 in this period.
Second one, back rim, no. Rebound tip, McDaniel controls. Orville's going to be road warriors from here on out. 6 straight games starting tonight on the road for the Red Riders. Their final home game is Norton, which got postponed from this past Tuesday. So they will be able to have a senior night, but 3 weeks on the road is a tough stretch. Just bad luck in the scheduling for Orville. Cox up top with a minute to go in the third to Slaughter. Orville's up 15 and reach-in foul. Clippinger with a bump, non-shooting foul. Team foul 4 on Orville with 50 seconds to go here in this third quarter. 48-33, the Orville lead. They led by as many as 20 midway through this quarter after leading at the half 29-20. Roman Gilbert will check back in. And throwing in on the sideline Orville, they bounce in Allen. Allen waits, lets the traffic clear against the Triway man. On the deck, left elbow. Give it back up top to McDaniel. McDaniel baseline drive. Now he's on the low block and they foul him. And now it's a shooter. Team foul 5 with 39 seconds to go in this third quarter. And that will put Case McDaniel on the line with 2 free throws.
Orville 6 of 10 at the line tonight. McDaniel, meanwhile, 1 of 2 for his lone point.
Orville would like to be better from the stripe. 62% overall as a team. McDaniel's first good. Krylo and Harris re-enter for Triway. 16-point Orville lead with 39 seconds to go in the third.
We had 4 combined free throw attempts in the first half. We've had 16 free throws between the two teams here in the third quarter.
Wow. Yeah, both teams reached the limit in the third. Second one also good. McDaniel hit them both. And here comes Hackett. Final 30 seconds of the third. His pass deflected, stolen. Slaughter the other way. Lane from the left, put it up, good, and fouled. Braylon Slaughter, the and-one opportunity. And it could be back to a 20-point lead in this final minute of the third quarter. Slaughter has maximized his minutes. He hasn't played many with early foul trouble. Remember, he hit the opening 3 to begin the ball game. Line left, free throw, back iron, no. And 25 seconds into the forecourt. Harris on the right wing. Fake to 3, dribble to the baseline, got to the rim, put it up and in, and was fouled. 21 seconds in the quarter. Harris will go to the line after the hit and try and complete the three-point play. We had another foul, and as you've said, we've had a bunch in this third quarter.
Now, quiet night for Tucker Harris. The 5'10 junior came in double figures, averaging 11 per game. Those were his first points of the night.
So Harris, who got hit pretty hard on that, was slow to get up, but he's okay, shakes it off of the line. Able to get one free throw. 52-35, Orville. Triway shuffling players back in. And Deacon Gilbert will check in for Harris if he can hit the foul shot here with 21 seconds to go in the quarter. And he does just that. So Orville by 16. They led by 9 at the half. And Cox will bring it down the floor in the final 20 seconds of the third. Cox to the forecourt, top of the key, put it behind the back, and gave it high in the right to Mosley. McDaniel up front, drives down low on the right, put it up on the run, rim and off, and the rebound, Gilbert, 7 seconds. Gilbert got bumped and was fouled. Not what Orville wanted to do. Way in the backcourt with 6 seconds in the third. And Gilbert will get 2 foul shots. Trying to cut into a 16-point Orville lead.
Triway here in the third quarter, 7 of 9 from the line.
Deacon Gilbert has only been to the line 3 times this year. 6'6" sophomore. And the foul shot, back rim, no good. One more line right. And second foul shot, airborne and is good. 6 seconds, Orville in the backcourt. Here they come. Cox on the run up the middle of the floor, 3 seconds. Top of the key, pulls up, 3 at the horn, no good. We head to the fourth quarter. Orville 52, Triway 37. Back after this.
At Home Appliance Company, Customer happiness is our legacy. For over 60 years, we've proudly served Massillon, Ohio. Our experts specialize in helping you find the appliances that work for your home and family. Explore exceptional appliances at everyday low prices, like our stylish refrigerators, chef-ready ranges, and high-performance washers. Rebates and financing options are available. Stop by or find our full line of products online.
Troyer's Trail Bologna is great anytime. For lunch, a snack, great for parties, even just kicking back, listening to the game on the radio. Since 1912, our wide variety of products and strong traditional ties to our heritage allows us to provide you with the best tasting bologna around. Great taste from the heart of Amish country. Remember the next time you're at your favorite supermarket, don't forget the Troyers. Troyer's Trail Bologna since 1912.
Orville 52-37 numbers. Orville 47% shooting. They're 20 of 43, 4 of 17 on threes, 8 of 13 at the line.
We'll get to the rest of the stats in a moment. Up top, Harris with the basketball for Triway. 52-37 Orville. In that third quarter, 23-17 the Orville scoring edge. Clippinger right at the key, back up top, give it to Hackett. Hackett put it on the deck, drove, dropped it inside. Good catch by Flinner. Kicked it to the wing in traffic. Orville straight man. They've been in all night. Hackett top of the key. The three rattled in and out. The rebound tap loose and controlled by Hackett way up top. And now Krylo's three went up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound fought for. Bodies to the deck in a held ball. And it's going to go back over to Orville.
Other numbers after three quarters. Triway still struggling. 27% from the floor. They're 11 of 40. 5 of 19 on threes, 8 of 11 at the line. 27-16, the rebound edge for Triway. Turnovers, meanwhile, 13 for Triway, 7 for Orville. Leading scorers, Jalen Hackett was 16 for Triway. 17, meanwhile, Coda Allen pacing Orville.
Triway was in zone most of the night, forced to go man now down, and Cox goes right to the rim, missed it. Harris the rebound. Harris on the run up the middle of the floor. Still on the deck, left wing kick, and the open three by Clippinger is good. Grant Clippinger with a triple, and he's got 8. 52-40 Orville, 1 minute gone by in the fourth quarter. The other way, high in the left is Allen. Allen, top of the key to the left, put it on the deck, and looked down low, and he traveled. I think he wanted to find Gray, but Gray was going inside, just a little miscommunication, nonverbal. One guy thought one thing, and they weren't on the same wavelength, and that's a Red Rider turnover. So Triway back the other way into the forecourt. Triway had about a 3.5-minute stretch in the second. Otherwise, game action has been dominated by Orville tonight. Basketball up top, Clippinger. Way up top is Krylo, and that's 23 feet. That's good. So Triway back-to-back triples, and Sly Slaughter quickly calls time. We'll take the break. 6:22 to go. Triway's trimmed the lead to 9. Back after this.
The name may be different, but the service is still the same. Franch Drilling is now Flinner Drilling, and we still have the same knowledgeable, dependable workforce that has been a staple of the business for decades. Hi, I'm Eddie Flinner, and my dad bought this great company to be able to still serve Wayne and surrounding counties with a workforce that is second to none when it comes to knowledge and experience in the well drilling industry. If you need a water well drilled or need service done to your existing well, call Flinner Drilling at 330-262-5301 to set up an appointment today.
The River Spotlight Athlete of the Week is Hillsdale's Lowen Ferguson. Lowen scored 31 points, including 16 of 19 free throws, in Hillsdale's 67-64 win over Norwayne. Hi, I'm Aaron Dorkson at the Insurance Center Agency, and we're proud to sponsor this award. Contact me for a free home, auto, life, or business quote at 330-345-3111. We proudly represent Erie, Wayne, Progressive, and many other A-rated companies. Good luck to all winter sports athletes and teams this season.
6:22 to go in the ball game. Orville 52, Triway 43. But 6 quick wins by Triway brought out the Orville timeout.
Well, 6 quick ones for Triway, and Orville has yet to score here in the opening 90 seconds of the fourth quarter. Missed their only shot. They've also turned it over.
That's what threes can do for you. They can bring you back quick. They can also shoot you right out. We've seen that time and time through the years. So throwing in Orville in the backcourt, Slaughter. And we'll tell everybody to mosey on down the floor. He'll bring it ahead into the forecourt, middle of the floor. Slaughter up top with the basketball. Picked it up to Gray up front. Gray guarded by Happett. Wicked it down low. Knocked loose by Clippinger and stolen away. Good defense by Jackson Clippinger. The other way, Hackett up top with the basketball against the Orville man. Hackett, top of the key on the deck. Trying to back down low. Baseline, little fall away. Glass rim and out. Rebound tipped by Gray. Controlled by Slaughter in traffic. And they foul him. Slaughter was trying to spin out of traffic, and a holding foul on Triway is going to be the first of this fourth quarter. 5:48 left. Orville led by as many as 20 on a couple of occasions in the third. It's 9 now. Slaughter will come the other way. Guarded by Walter. Up top with the basketball, high in the right, give it to Cox. Cox at the right point with the ball, put it on the deck, drove down low, got inside, forced it up, Glass missed it, rebound Gray, put it back up and in. Malachi Gray has had a nice ball game tonight. He's got 12. Quickly Triway the other way. Into the forecourt. Orville by 11 at 5:20 to play. Hackett up top, top of the key. Left elbow, down low on McDuffie. Got to the low block, banked it up, missed it. Rebound, Gray tipped it over to Slaughter, and then Hackett committed a foul going over the top. Reach-in foul on Jalen Hackett will be his second. Triway's second as a team in the period, as Krylo and Harris will check back in for the Titans. 54-43, Orville. Orville saw Triway have a 3-point lead in that second quarter. Briefly, but Orville has led outside of that the entire night. They went up 10-2 to start the ball game. Cox up top with it. Cox with the basketball, put it on the deck. Left of the key, stop, needs help. Right of the key, Slaughter open. He stepped into the middle. Got it blocked from behind by Brant Clippinger. Rebounded by Gray, who put it back up and in. Gray with 14. Another stick back. Quickly, Krylo the other way. Quick trigger three is up again. Lane Krylo, Triway's top 3-point guy. And Titans would love for him to get heated up. He's got 4. And they pull him out, maybe offense, defense right now. Krylo coming in at 33 threes.
Well, he only had 3 points in the first half, but 10 here in this second half, including a pair of threes in the fourth. Triway has hit 3 threes here in this fourth quarter.
Orville by 10, 4.5 to go. Into the forecourt, Slaughter. High on the left of McDuffie. Back to Slaughter on the baseline. Whipped it into Gray. Spun into traffic. Put it up. Glass rim. Missed it. Rebound controlled by Jackson Clippinger. He looks long. Nobody open. He'll bring it down the right sideline. Top of the key. Hackett. Open 3. Line drive. Back rim. And right down through. Got a kind home bounce. Triway's back to within 7. And in the backcourt, a blocking foul on Triway. They're going to get Clippinger. 56-49. Triway trying to get the home court edge back into it. They haven't had much tonight because they've trailed. Outlet pass, Allen up the right sideline, knocked loose and out of bounds. Where's it going? And I don't know. They're going to say touch last by Orville. So a Red Rider turnover as Krylo and Harris quickly come back in. Triway's already going offense, defense with 4:05 left. 56-49. Orville. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Hackett, guarded by Allen, calls Clippinger to get it. Into the forecourt. Basketball on the right. Back up front, Hackett between the circles. Hackett calling for a screen, doesn't get it. Harris up top and a long 3. Front rim, no. Rebound, Gray. The outlet to Allen. One-on-one on Harris. Lane missed it, but he got fouled. Coda Allen to the line with 3:42 to go. And 2 free throws for Orville.
Well, Malachi Gray coming up big. 4 rebounds here in this fourth quarter alone. He's got 14 points and 8 rebounds for the ball game.
Allen to the line to shoot. Same name, same stability over 120 years. The Apple Creek Banking Company. Your hometown bank with 7 locations to serve you. Community banking done right. Member FDIC.
Allen now with 18 points as he hit the first of his 2 free throws. Now 2 of 4 at the line for the game.
57-49 Orville with 3:42 left. One more line left. And the second one good. And Sly Slaughter's going to burn the time. We'll take it with him in the final 4 minutes. Orville by 9 here at Triway. Back in half a minute.
This might be a good time to remember that Worcester Community Hospital's exceptional orthopedic team is waiting for you right here, right now. From joint care and advanced robotic joint replacement to physical therapy, tailored sports medicine, and rehabilitation programs. Superb orthopedic care for every age from one of America's top 100 hospitals. So you can keep living your best life every single day. WCH Orthopedics. Stay close, get better.
.342 to go in the ball game. Orville 58, Triway 49. Triway has outscored Orville 12-6 in this fourth quarter to make this interesting again.
Well, that's all Triway's had. 4 field goals, all made threes here in this fourth quarter, nothing else.
In Orville, out of the man-to-man, going zone. Krylo up top, trying to push Triway out. High in the left, Clippinger. Allen knocked it loose and trying to pick it up on the far sideline. The ball went out of bounds. And who's it out off of? I'm not sure. The officials on the other side of the floor didn't give me a signal, but it's going to stay with Orville. Or excuse me, it's going to stay with Triway. Well, evidently he said but didn't point, and that's okay as long as the players know. So out top, Allen knocked it away from Hackett and stole it. And will drive, shoot, and score. And just like that, it's back to double digits. Into the forecourt, a foul call. Cox ran over Clippinger at the foul line, trying to get a quick steal. The first foul on Orville here in this fourth quarter with 3:09 to go with the ball game.
Well, that latest bucket by Coda Allen, just a sweet little runner in the lane. He's now got 21 points to lead all scorers.
60-49 Orville, 3:09 left. Hackett throw in near sideline. Krylo, open three, off the rim, missed it. And the rebound, Gray. And he'll find Cox. Cox will bring it across the timeline. Top of the key with it. On the left to Gray. Gray into the corner. McDaniel skips it cross court. Cox outside the three-point line. Down low to Gray. Posted on the low block. Turns and he gets fouled. Malachi Gray to the line with 2:47 to go. 2 free throws trying to extend an Orville 11-point lead.
Orville just 62% free throw shooting on the season. They've shot well tonight where they're 10 of 15, so a little bit better than that at 67%. Malachi Gray 1 of 1 thus far.
Free throw banged off the back of the iron, no good. Slaughter from McDaniel with the Orville sub. Triway really trying to climb a mountain in this one. Trailed by 20 in the third quarter. Trailed by 15 after 3. Got it to 7. But that would be as close as they have gotten. And Orville back by 11. And make it 12 as Gray hit the second free throw. 2:45 to go. Forecourt, Harris on the left. Gave it to Clippinger. Knocked loose, stolen away by Gray. On the lead to Allen. Down the floor and laid it up and in. 23 for Allen. Orville back up 14. 2:30 to go. Hacking into the left corner to Harris. Harris step back. 3 is good. Harris was 16. Allen quickly back the other way on the run. Top of the key. The low bounce pass went right by Gray. Tough for Gray to really catch that one. That was a skipping stone across the lake, and can't expect your 6'4" post to go down to his ankles and grab that one. Back to Triway with 2:15 left. 63-52 Orville. Orville extending that little zone now, way up top. Clippinger will drive on it, pull up with a short runner up and in. 10 for Brant Clippinger. 2 minutes to go. 9-point Orville lead. Cox dribbles through the defense, gave it to Gray. He'll go to the hole, get it knocked loose, and was fouled. So Orville still attacking after beating pressure. And more free throws to come. Triway's over the limit. And Malachi Gray will get 2 more throws.
Well, we've talked about him a lot tonight. The 6'3" junior has had himself a game. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block for Gray.
I'll tell you what, he might be the lead candidate for Jermaine Honda of College Hill's player of the ball game. I know Allen has 23, and he's been good, but Gray's that extra factor. You know, Allen averages around 20. Other guys have to help, and boy, has he helped tonight. First free throw up and in.
Well, you mentioned Orville got out to that 10-2 start, and he was the big reason why with Allen on the bench. He had 5 points, 3 boards in the opening quarter.
Second foul shot up and in. Back to an 11-point Orville lead with 1:50 to play. Krylo on the right wing. Step back, long three. Hit the front rim, no. Rebound fought for, tipped out of bounds. Back over to Orville. 1:45 left. Both teams subbing offense and defense. Orville 11-3 overall, 7-2 in the league. A game back in the loss column to Manchester, who is off tonight. Triway 8-7 and 5-3. And Cox is fouled in the backcourt. Little hand check. Orville could be spending a lot of time at the foul line this final 1:42. So Braden Cox will go there, a 71% shooter coming in.
Orville here in this fourth quarter, up to this point, 5 of 6 at the stripe.
Cox line left, first free throw, no good. Once again, 3 tomorrow at Smithville. The first 3 games of the Battle of the Berkey. Hillsdale, Johnstown, 10:30. Norwayne, Maumee Valley, noon. Triway, Arlington, 1:30. 3 locals get that thing underway. Cox second free throw, good. 66-54 Orville with 1:42 to go. And into the forecourt, Triway needing points and in a hurry. Clippinger high on the right. Basketball, Clippinger right at the key. Jackson kicked it left wing. Hackett's three is good. And the net got curled up under the rim. That's why we stop it. And it really helped. I think Nathan Loney wanted a timeout to sub, and the net provided an easy dead ball stop, so he got to save one of his timeouts. That's 22 tonight, by the way, for Jalen Hackett.
Well, how about the 3 ball? Hackett is knocked down 4. In the first 3 quarters, Triway was 5 of 19 beyond the arc. They are 6 of 11 on threes here in the fourth quarter.
So inbounding, they get it into Allen. Allen in the backcourt threw a pass that wandered past everybody and stolen away by Clippinger, and he got fouled then. Shot went up and in, and that was a foul by Gray up top, and that's a big break for Orville. Gray kind of grabbed him, and I think he did it intentional, non-intentional, because Clippinger would have had a layup, and it's a non-shooting foul, so Triway will throw in. 1:21 to go in the ball game. So throwing in on the sideline is going to be Hackett. As John Myers would say, right in front of the WQKT microphones.
Awesome.
Got to get the big red on every now and again. Hackett pitches in into the corner to Harris, and the baseline triple is off the front of the rim, and the long rebound, Allen, and the run out. Down the floor, all the way to the hole, laid it up and in. Another breakout layup for Allen, and Orville's lead double digits with 1:10 into the forecourt, and a bumping foul. Allen tried for the steal, but bumped into Clippinger. Orville's third foul here in this fourth quarter. 1:07 to go, they lead 68-57. So throwing in far sideline is going to be Triway. And waiting, Hackett to pitch in. Lobs cross court, tipped by Allen, and on the deck, Clippinger dives down, and then Triway is going to call time to save the possession. 1:03 left, timeout here at Miller Family Arena. Orville 68, Triway 57. Back in a moment.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Contractors, Home Siding Contractors.
It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for this season. When you order from Giannino's, you always win. Sink your teeth into a delicious feast from Giannino's menu. Whether you're craving our fresh, award-winning pizza or our famous, high-quality Gerber crispy fried chicken, one thing you can confidently bet on, your mouth will thank you. Go for the win. Order from Giannino's in Worcester or Orville.
1:03 to go in the ball game. Orville 68, Triway 57. Orville is led throughout except for a brief period late in the second quarter. Inbounds Hackett, Triway. Posted up on Allen, right of the key. Spins baseline, not there. Back out front, Krylo's three. Up front rim, no. Rebound, Allen. The long lead pass to McDaniel was too far. McDaniel saves it, however, gives it to Mosley. And then Mosley is fouled. So 49 seconds to go in the ball game. And foul will put Mosley on the line. 68-57 Orville. If it joined us late, Orville went up 10-2 early. But Triway battled back to end the first quarter. It was Orville 15-13 after one. And then Triway played well middle of the second quarter and actually got a 3-point lead. But Orville closed the final minute and a half strong and led 29-20 at the half. Mosley's first free throw up and in. And then in the third quarter, Orville took over. At 1 point leading by 20 in the third. They wound up with a 15-point advantage after three, 52-37. Second free throw no good, but tipped out by McDuffie, and Orville has it back. Gray down low, post, and he gets fouled. 43 seconds to go. So we started the fourth quarter, Orville by 15. Triway would eventually cut that to 7 with 4.5 to go, but that would be as close as they would get. Orville would basically put it at double digits the last couple of minutes. And the guy at the free throw line is one of the reasons why, Malachi Gray.
Yeah, 7 points in this fourth quarter, make it 8. Now 18 for the ball game.
Gray's first free throw up and in. Been for scoring and on the glass. Gray came in averaging 10.5 and 6+ boards.
18 points, 9 rebounds tonight.
Second foul shot, good. Hit them both. 14-point Orville lead, 40 seconds to go. To the forecourt quick trigger three, Krylo, right baseline up and in. In the backcourt, Orville slow to inbounds and just going to call the time with 33 seconds. And we could keep it right here. 71-60 Orville. So it looks like it's going to be a much-needed win for the Red Riders after 2 straight losses in league to Northwestern Manchester. And it keeps them within hailing distance of Manchester. Manchester's still got to go to Northwest. They still got to come here in the league. And, of course, we mentioned Orville. After tonight, 5 more straight road games. And they got to go to Canton South and Tuslaw in the league. But also non-league, Northwestern, Canton Central Catholic, and Central Christian. And Orville winds up the year with arguably the best team on their schedule in Norton, as the Panthers are unbeaten. That ball game was supposed to be this past Tuesday. Weathered out, but they'll play it as Orville's final game of the regular season in mid-February. Triway, meanwhile, will go to 8-8 and 5-4, it would appear. Still have 3 conference games left. At Fairless, home to Northwest, and Manchester. So Triway could still factor in and spoil somebody's birthday before it's all said and done. 71-60 Orville. 33 seconds to go. Orville throwing into the backcourt. Pitch it into Allen, the guy they want to get it. He's immediately fouled. 25 for Coda Allen, and 2 free throws coming up.
At the line tonight, he's 3 of 5. Orville, meanwhile, is a team. They've gotten there a lot. 17 of 25 for 68%.
So 32.2 on the clock. Foul shot by Allen up and in. Allen coming into this one, 72% from the line. Yeah, has been there twice as much as any Orville player. 1 more line left, up and good. Here comes Triway, down 13, 30 seconds. Hackett forecourt, top of the key. And the long 3 went up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Allen. Allen will dribble through traffic and another little foul. So we'll have to do that one or two more times, and Orville's going to get the win. You know, I know Allen may have 30 by it's all said and done, but I'm not saying you expect that. You don't, because that's unfair. He's played really well tonight. And I know probably a bounce-back game for him because last Friday, tough loss to Manchester, was held to 15. But I still like Malachi Gray for our player of the ball game on both ends of the floor. He really has been stable tonight for the Red Riders.
Oh, 1,000%. I mean, Coach Allen's the best player on the floor. Nobody's going to disagree with that. But you take a look at what Malachi Gray's done. We mentioned 19 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, a block. Done a little bit of everything. Has been a nice inside presence, has scored the ball. He's been outstanding tonight.
Allen, free throw number 1, good. Free throw number 2, good. And he leaves with a 29-point night. So big for Allen. And he did that, by the way, in 3 quarters. So here comes Triway. Orville by 15 as we close. Krylo to the foul line. Stop. Give it to Hackett, left wing. Hackett's 3, back rim, no. Rebound, McDaniel. And yet another foul. Unnecessary, yes. But reality, also yes. 14 seconds to go. Ron's already in the book, totaling up numbers. We started a little bit late with the overtime game in the JV. So we'll get into post-game in a hurry, give you the stats story, and get out of here. We got 3 tomorrow, starting at 10:30 in the morning at Smithville. You'll hear Ron for the middle one with Norwayne and Maumee Valley, and then he's got a big afternoon because I know a lot of folks know what's going on tomorrow.
Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble, kids.
No shame. No shame.
It's an event for some, all the way from the desert of Saudi Arabia. I wouldn't know that, but Ron did tell me.
You mock, but I got a smile on my face.
I got guys who love it, and I remember back in the 80s when it came to play. Into the forecourt. Free throw by McDaniel, good. It's 17. Hackett down the floor, laid it up and in. 24 tonight for Jalen Hackett. That will lead things for Triway, but it's going to be an Orville win, nearly start to finish, and it's going to be by 15. 77-62, the final. So Orville will get the season sweep of the Titans and go to 12-3 overall. 8-2 in the league. Triway drops to 8-8 and 5-4, and Ron's got all the numbers.
Well, once again, 77-62, the Orville win tonight. Orville shot it well tonight. They were 25 of 51 overall, 49%. 4 of 17 from downtown, 24% on 3. As we mentioned, they got to the line a lot tonight. 70% shooting at the stripe. They were 20 of 28. Triway, meanwhile, struggled shooting it pretty much all night long. 33% for the ball game, where they were 18 of 56. At the three-point line, 12 of 35 at the stripe, 34%, and they were 8 of 11, 73% at the free throw line. All of those free throw attempts, by the way, came in the third quarter, oddly enough. 30-24, the Triway rebound advantage. And as far as turnovers, Triway turned it over 15 times. Orville turned it over 11 times. Individually, Orville led, as we mentioned, by the 6'3 senior Coda Allen with a game-high 29 points. Also in double figures tonight, 6'3 junior Malachi Gray, 19 points to go along with 9 boards, 2 steals, and a block. After that, Braylon McDuffie played well. He had 9 points. 7 in the ball game for Braden Cox, 5 for Braylon Slaughter, 5 for Case McDaniel, and 3 for Trey Mosley. Meanwhile, for Triway, big night for Jalen Hackett. He had 24 points to lead the way, nearly a double-double with 9 rebounds, which also paced Triway. Double figures tonight as well for the Titans. Lane Krylo, the junior, had 16 points, including 5 made threes, 3 of them in that fourth quarter. Also in double figures tonight, Brant Clippinger. He had 10. After that, 6 tonight for Tucker Harris, 3 for Jackson Clippinger, 2 off the bench for Roman Gilbert, and 1 tonight for Deacon Gilbert. Again, a 77-62 Orville win. Red Riders snap a 2-game skid. They're now 12-3 overall, and Triway has a 3-game win streak snapped as they fall to 8-8.
So, once again, our player of the ball game, the Tremaine Honda of College Hills player of the game, Malachi Gray. And his effort tonight, 19 points, 9 rebounds, the leader on both ends of the floor. as Orville picks up the win. We'll join you for 3 tomorrow, starting at 10:30 from Smithville. Battle of the Berkey. 7 games Saturday, 6 Sunday. And we'll have it for you here on Worcester Radio with 3. Hillsdale 10:30, Norway noon, Triway 1:30 for the 3 locals tomorrow. Thanks to Dale back in studio. For Jonathan up top running the video. For Ron, I'm Mike. Stay warm, everybody. Have yourself a very nice weekend. Final score here tonight in the pack. Orville 77, Triway 62. Thanks for listening.